Now, children, the first we are going to start is with the present tense. All of you know how the present tense starts. It takes a verb 1 and verb 5. The verb 1 goes with I, we, you, they. Whereas verb 5, it goes to he, she, it. That means you're going to add yes or es. I go to school, he goes to school. Now let's go to the present continuous tense. Continuous means the action of the present, the verb is still continuing. It is not yet finished. So we are going to take verb 4. How verb 4 is coming? It's coming by adding ing to verb 1. Now whereas this going, suppose I have taken the word going. Now this going is your main verb. But this going is telling I'm not going to go alone. I need a helping verbs. I've already shown you the helping verbs are am, is, are, was, were, will and shall. So here what happens? I is a very peculiar. It is telling I'm going to take the helping verb am. He, she, it is telling I will take is. We, you, they is telling I'll take are. So what will you say? I am going to go to school. He, she, it is going to school. We, you, they are going to school. Okay. Present perfect. Perfect means the action is now being completed. That means I have already gone to school. Now, again in present tense there is a confusion. Each one is telling I want to have something separate. Now let's take h cube. Cube means what? You're going to have 3 h's. What are the 3 h's? Has, have, had. Now has and have, the present tense is telling I am going to take it. Fine. Now who is going to take this has? It will be taken by he, she, it along with your verb 3. Now what is a verb 3? Verb 3 is nothing, is your past participle. Whereas I, again I told you, I is a strange personal pronoun. It will go as per his wish. I, we, you, they. Even though I is a singular, it is telling I am going to go with the plural personal pronoun. So I have gone to school. Now, present perfect continuous tense. This tense, normally we never use it. Sometimes we use it while speaking, but not in writing. For this, a specific time has to be given. Now, again, we are going to use has and have. Has, all of you know, we are going to have it with he, she, it. Have, all of you know, we are going to use it with I, we, you, they. Plus been, plus your verb 4, because continuous is still there. When I say your perfect tense, has plus been. But remember, we have got the homophones. Been, been. Be careful. This been, B-E-E-N, you will always use when you have has, have and had. But otherwise, whenever it is in general, whether you write letter writing, whether you write essay, whether you write speech, whether you write report writing, the common is this been, but not this been. This been will be used only when you are using the perfect tense. This is a common mistake which you all are making. I told you it should have specific time. So, I have been studying since morning. So, even though I started studying, I might have been completed, but still some what I want to study is still remaining. So, I am continuing. This is how your 4 bifurcation of your present tense is completed. Now, let us go to the another 4, which is a past tense. It is a very, very simple one. It doesn't have any complication. It uses verb to. What is a verb to? Verb to, all of you know, if I've taken gone, the gone becomes went. All of you know that. So, I went to school, they went to school, you went to school. So, all personal pronouns takes the one verb only. Not like the present tense. Past continuous. Again, the tense which I have already completed, but it's still going on in the past. Again, continuous means the main word will never go alone. It is telling I want somebody to help me, to come with me, otherwise I am not going to do the action. The verb which is going to help the main word is known as helping verb. Now here I took the singular. Remember there it took the plural. So I, he, she, it will take was with verb for. So I was going to school. We, you, they. They are plural. They remain as it is. So they were going to school. This is how your continuous is done. Now past perfect tense. What happened here? Perfect. Already has and have is gone to the present tense. So past tense is telling, never mind what is there, I will take it. It took what? Had. Had is coming with your past participle. So, with all the personal pronouns, it is only had. I had gone to school. Simple. We had gone to school. So, your past tense is very simple. Again, we are coming to past perfect continuous tense. Here again you require a specific time. Otherwise, we cannot say it is a past perfect continuous tense. Now, what is given here? I had been studying since yesterday. Why did I use yesterday? Because I am in the past. So, I might have been completed. Because from yesterday onwards I am studying. But still my studying has not yet stopped. Because I want to learn some more. So that is why it is used. I had been studying since yesterday. Now the last, so you have finished 4 plus 4, 8, the bifurcation. Now remaining 4, which becomes 12. Simple future. Future is very simple. It's saying I will take only one verb. I don't want any confusion. So it is going with verb 1. But will is there. Nowadays shall is omitted. And all the personal pronouns you will be having will only. So they are taking as like I will go to school or they will go to school. Finished? Future continuous. Will, remember this be has to come. Plus verb for. Now why you will ask me be has to come? In future continuous, didn't I say that it will not go alone? So I have taken the root form be. From be only is derived is, are, was, were. This is an original word, be. This is a root verb. From this root verb only you will have is, are, was, were. So the future tense took the root form. So I will be going to school. Done? Now what happened? Has is gone, have is gone, had is gone. Now future tense has to choose among the 3 of them which it wants. It said, let me take a very simple one. I am taking have. So all the personal pronouns will be having have. With verb 3. Verb 3 is nothing, your past participle. I will have gone to school. Finished. Now again future perfect continuous tense. Again you should have a time being given. Without time we cannot use future perfect continuous tense. So again will plus since it has taken have, will be having have. Whenever has, have, had comes, you'll be having been plus your word for. That is adding ing to word 1 for all the personal pronoun. Next year, I will have been completing 20 years. That means next year when my birthday comes, I'll be completing 20 years. So these are the 12 what I said, bifurcation. 4 of present, 4 of past, 4 of future, 12. If you know all these in a proper systematic manner, I don't think you have to make any mistake in your writing skill, nor while speaking. You have to follow this. But remember, I've seen students when you're writing essay or you're starting from the past tense, going to the future, then suddenly jumping to the present. No, you should always stick to one tense. That is the most important. For example, when you're writing a report writing, what is a report? Like what is yesterday's news only it is coming? When yesterday, that is your past tense. So your report writing will always be in past tense. But when you're using speech, like how I am talking, so I'll be talking you in the present tense. Accordingly, you will be writing. Think properly in which state you are, how you are writing, how you are speaking. When you learnt all this, I don't think any difficulty will be. The rest of the grammar is based only on this. Thank you.